In the silent, endless black of space, a woman floats, tethered only by a thin thread to the spacecraft behind her. The Earth spins below, blue, beautiful, distant. She can no longer hear the voices from mission control. Her oxygen drops. And then, only one sound remains. Her own heartbeat. Thump, thump, thump. This is not science fiction. This is the true story of the woman who was almost swallowed by the void. Her name was Svetlana Savitskaya, and this is her Cocoon tale. Moscow, 1960s. While most girls played with dolls, little Svetlana was playing with gears. Her father, Yevgeny Savitsky, was a decorated World War II pilot. But Svetlana didn't want to be like him. She wanted to go beyond the sky. "I don't want to fly through clouds," she said once. "I want to fly above them." Her mother worried, but her dreams were already written in stars. At 16, she was already flying. At 18, she was breaking records. By her early 30s, she was selected for a mission that only 2 women in history had ever completed. To go into space. Cosmonaut training was brutal. Zero-gravity simulation, underwater drills, 12-hour spacecraft mock-up tests, emergency crash landings in frozen tundra. But Svetlana didn't flinch. One trainer said, "She's quieter than the others, but her fire burns deeper." In private, she wrote to her mother, "Sometimes, I cry in the capsule during training, not because it's hard, but because I can almost hear the stars calling." On July 25, 1984, history was about to be written. Svetlana Savitskaya boarded Soyuz T-12, her second mission to space. This time, she was going to step out of the ship, to walk into the infinite, to become the first woman to ever conduct a spacewalk. But what nobody expected was that the walk would nearly become her grave. The airlock hissed, pressure stabilized, and with trembling gloves, Svetlana stepped out into the void. Her boots touched nothing. Only the tether connected her to the craft. She looked down and saw Earth suspended in darkness. She radioed in. "I can see the curve of the planet. It's alive." But then, static. Her comms began to crackle. Suddenly, her headset went dead. No voices, no guidance, just her breath inside the helmet. She tried to stay calm. But then, her suit's internal temperature warning blinked. Her oxygen level was dropping faster than planned. And the ship, rotating slowly. If it drifted too far, the tether might snap. Svetlana tried to move closer. But in zero gravity, every movement is dangerous. She stopped, closed her eyes, and then she remembered her father's words from childhood. "Even in the darkest storm, keep your eyes on the horizon. The sky is not your enemy." Tears floated inside her helmet. "If I die," she whispered, "tell my mother, I saw heaven before I left." But something was waiting. In the stillness, something strange occurred. She saw a flash, not from the ship, not from Earth, but from deep space. A faint glow, pulsing, slowly, as if something or someone was out there. Astronauts and cosmonauts have often reported similar unexplained visions. Lights, shapes, feelings of being watched. Was it hallucination? Or was the universe not empty after all? In that moment, Svetlana felt something powerful. Peace. She was no longer afraid. Maybe the universe is not a void, she thought. Maybe it's a womb, rebirthing us with every breath. She slowed her breathing, used her last bit of energy to guide herself back toward the airlock. 1 inch, one hope, one prayer at a time. Mission Control finally reestablished signal. Cheers erupted. Her crewmate reached out, pulling her in as the tether tightened. She collapsed inside the airlock, exhausted, tears running in zero gravity. The woman who walked in space had returned, changed forever. When she landed, She didn't speak to the press right away. She visited her mother, sat by her old piano, and whispered, "I saw something up there, not just stars. I saw myself." Years later, Svetlana would become a politician, fighting for science, women's education, and peace. But deep inside, she remained the girl who once floated alone in space and found meaning in the silence. Maybe you too feel like you're floating, alone. No signal from Earth, no voice guiding you. But remember this, even in the darkest places, there is light. Even in the cold vacuum, there is purpose. And even if you're just one tiny soul in a giant cosmos, you matter. Just like Svetlana, don't give up, because the universe rewards those who dare to dream beyond the sky.